You won't believe what just happened in my neighborhood. I never thought I'd be that person sharing a story about a Karen, but here we are. So for a bit of context, I live in a community with an HOA, and let's just say they've got their fair share of characters. One in particular, the infamous Karen. Everyone knows her. Loud, nosy, always watching, and apparently now drilling into other people's mailboxes. So here's how it went down. I recently installed a very discreet security camera inside my mailbox. Not outside, inside. Why? Because I noticed my mail had been tampered with a couple of times, and packages were arriving torn or not arriving at all. So I thought, okay, time to get a little creative. I found this tiny motion-activated camera that fits right into the back of the box, completely invisible, unless you know it's there. Totally legal too, because it's on my property line and pointing only at my own box. A few days ago, I checked the footage, and what do I see? Karen, in broad daylight, walking up with a drill in hand like she's on some kind of HGTV mission. She doesn't even look around, like she truly believes she has every right to be doing this. She starts drilling into my mailbox, just casually, like it's hers. I was stunned watching this. She took a good minute or two messing with it, then stepped back and admired her work like she'd just done the whole neighborhood a favor. I had no idea what she was doing, but whatever it was, she definitely didn't have permission. Now here's the kicker. What she didn't know is that mailboxes in the US are considered federal property. Yep, you mess with a mailbox, you're not just messing with someone's personal stuff, you're potentially committing a federal offense. And I had it all on camera. So I calmly walked over to her house the next day and asked if she'd been by my mailbox. She got defensive real fast, said something about beautifying the neighborhood and making things uniform. That's when I pulled out my phone, hit play on the footage, and watched her face change colors like a mood ring. Dead, silent. I told her what she did was illegal, and I could easily report her to both the postmaster and local authorities. She started stammering, saying she didn't know, that she thought it was community property and she was just trying to help. Sure, Karen. Drilling into federal property without permission is helping. She begged me not to report it. I told her I'd think about it, depending on whether she wanted to go fix the hole she made and leave my mailbox alone from now on. And just like that, she was outside the next morning patching it up, avoiding eye contact like her life depended on it. Moral of the story? Don't mess with other people's property, especially when you have no idea what laws you might be breaking. And never assume you're not being watched, especially by a mailbox.